Hey, what's good, my Pisces gang? Baja Divine 144 here. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. Let's get into these messages, Pisces. Tap that bell for more of my content. To anyone returning, much love. Thank you for the support. Keep it coming. To anyone new, what's good? How are you? You tired. I feel as though you're exhausted. Something's very overwhelming at this time in your life. You got a lot on your plate, but you handling business though. You know what I'm saying? Keeping to yourself. You could be very stingy at this moment. You ain't giving up shit. At this moment, your money, your funds, your time, your cookies, or your wine. No. And I feel as though that's where you're at with things. Worried about your housing, your home, your family life, your family structure. Is something going on that has you, really imbalanced at this time. So I feel as though that's your focus. You're working really hard to build some sort of foundation. And I feel as though you're about to get some sort of wish granted. So good for you. Hey, you manifesting that shit. You ain't waiting on nothing. And I hear that. I ain't waiting on shit. Like someone wants you to slow down and wait on them, and you don't have that type of time. You could be closed off from them. You're not. You're just done with a person. It's like you gave your all to a situation, and it's they don't want to. They don't want to be willing to meet you halfway. They want you to do things their way, and that's just not how it's going to be. It ain't going to work. You know what I mean? Someone's just not available at this time. Someone's very emotional. It could be you. That could be the reason why you are like refusing to deal with this person, talk to them at this time. You just want to be by yourself and heal. You know what I'm saying? You could be realizing that this person just wanted what they could get from you. And after they got what they could get from you, they moved on, and you just feel as though you was just another notch on their belt. And I feel as though you're moving on because of that. You know what I'm saying? There could be an age gap. Someone's just not where you're at with things, like very immature. It's like you mature, they're not. And no matter how long you spend with this person, it's not going to change. It's not going to change. They're just not where you're at. Someone needs more time. And that could be something that you are starting to realize too. And you don't have time to waste, period. You are thinking about your possibilities, your opportunities. You're looking at the time that you spent with this person, realizing that this person was very disrespectful. And you see it as a loss. You see it as a loss, and you're willing to accept that. But they may not be. Like I said, someone wants you on their time. Someone wants you to do things their way. They want you to slow down and be on their schedule. you know I don't know yet, so we're gonna wait on it. And you don't have that type of time. Someone's a big procrastinator, a liar. Someone's very flirtatious, very disrespectful when they want to be. And I feel as though you want something more structured. You're all about family, realizing you made a foolish mistake. You took a risk being with someone and it just didn't work out, and you're willing to accept that on some mature shit. You ready to move on and they're not. This person wants to keep you trapped, stuck in your head. It could have been about finances. They could have promised you the world and they didn't give you shit, but headaches. And maybe trips to the clinic. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. It's like a lot of things that this person did that showed you that you just made a huge mistake. You're willing to move on, start all over. You holding on to your coins, your time, your energy, like I said. But they still want to come around. They still want to chop it up. They don't see it that way because, like I said, it has something to do with the age gap. Someone's older than the other. And I'm not saying that just because someone's older than you doesn't mean that you aren't mature, but some people just aren't mature. Someone's not on your level. And it was all fun and games till it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You like the idea of dealing with someone younger, but this ain't that no more. This ain't it. You know what I mean? You could be thinking about a Taurus. Taurus could be someone new coming into your life. This is someone who's watching you. They think about you, think very highly of you. They may be reaching out to you. They could be witnessing what's happening, and they're just waiting for the right moment. They're just waiting for you to let go of this loser, period. And that's how they feel. Like, damn, I'm glad when the Pisces let this motherfucker go. Could be something like that going on. Watch out for someone that's trying to keep you angry, put fear in you. Someone's trying to stop you from progressing. You know what I mean? They don't want you to level up. They want you to stay stuck because they're stuck. Watch out for that type of shit. Someone's watching you, unbeknownst to you, or you might know, and you could be showing off too. Could be someone from the past watching you on the low. They may act as if they're not interested anymore. They could care less about you. They lying. Watch out for someone who's very, very, very peaceful, very positive mindset. They could be coming into your life. You know, this person's going to speak a lot of life into you. I feel as though you may have already ran into this person. This could be a coworker. This could be a family member that you haven't seen in a long time. But someone is really wanting to be there for you if you would allow them to. Just allow them to be there for you.